In today's tutorial, I'll show you how to play Perfect by Ed Sheeran. For reference, here's middle C, and we'll be learning the song in the slightly lower key of G major, which is one semitone lower than the original. For 90% of the song, we'll only need to learn 5 chords. This song begins immediately with the verse, so we don't have an intro. Our first chord is G major with G on the left. Next is E minor with E. Then we have C for C major. Next is D for C over D, and D for D major. Now onto the right hand. For G major, we have D, G, and B, which is the second inversion of G major. For E minor, we have E, G, and B, which is the root position. For C major, we have E, G, and C, which is our first inversion. We'll play the same notes on our right hand for C over D. And for D major, we have our root position with D, F sharp, and A. So that's G major, E minor, C major, C over D, and D major. This song is in 12/8 time, which means that we have 12 beats in a bar, and each beat is an eighth note. You can simulate the recording by pausing the chords on your right hand for each beat like so. However, I prefer playing on every third beat like this, as I find it's more appropriate for ballads. So basically we're playing the chords 4 times for each measure. Alternatively, for more advanced playing, you can arpeggiate the chords. So for G major, our right hand has D, G, and B, and we'll add an extra D at the top and then come back down. We do this for the entire bar, like this. Same for E minor. We have E, G, and B, and we'll add an extra E at the top and come back down. For C major, we have E, G, C, E, so C major. And the last 2 chords fill the entire bar. On the right hand, we have G, G, and F. On the left hand, we'll play D, A, and D twice. So with hands together, we have this. Regardless of how you want to play your chords, the chord progression for the verse is G major, E minor, C major, C over D, and D major. We already know all the chords for the pre-chorus section. They are G major, E minor, C major. Then we go back to G major and D major. Here's what it would sound like with solid chords. And here's how it would sound like with the chords arpeggiated. Here are the chord progression for the chorus. E minor, C major, G major, and D major. And this chord progression is played 4 times for each chorus section. Here's a preview of a simple version of the ending. And here's a different version I created. Let me know in the comments what version you like better, and feel free to use the chapters to jump to the tutorial section for each. Our outro is actually a series of chords. We'll cover the simple version first. On our left hand, we'll play G and D, F sharp and D, E and B, D and B, C, G and C, D, A and D. On the right hand, we have our melody line: B, D, A, D, G, D, F sharp, D, E, D, and F sharp. Notice the alternating D notes in this melody line. Let's play this slowly with hands together. And now a little faster. For the other version, underlying chords are the same. On the right hand, we'll play B, C, D, A, F sharp, G, F sharp, D, A, F sharp, G, G, and F sharp. So again, on the left hand, we'll play G, D, and G, F sharp, D, and F sharp, E, B, and E, D, B, and D, C, G, and C, and D, A, and D. With hands together. And now a little bit faster. If I were to play this, I would likely play this for the intro as well as the outro. And for our last chord, we'll end with G major chord, with G, D, and G on the left, B, D, and G while rolling our fingers. And we can play this 1 octave higher to end our song. If you enjoyed this tutorial, you'll love my next tutorial, Risk It All by Bruno Mars.